What down, people? What down? We back. Hey, big shit popping and little shit stopping. Come on, man. Hey, man, one more time, man. One more time, man. This is gonna be a great one, man. Better late than ever podcast. We are back. Yes, we are. Big shit popping and little shit stopping. Yeah, I'm talking that shit. What's going down, people? What's going down? What's going down? Steve Eskridge here with the Better Late Than Ever podcast. How the fuck is everyone here doing? Or how the fuck is everyone doing here, I should say. Ooh, the correction. Ooh, catching myself. Quick to the motherfucker, like. Y'all know the vibes, though. We gonna get into this music, sports, relationship shit. We gonna definitely get into it once again. If y'all don't get nothing up from me, y'all gonna get those three things. Relationships and sex is kind of tied into one. So, hey, I get y'all that. But relationships, sex, music, sports, y'all getting that. But definitely in that box. But any fucking way. I like, shut up, nigga. Get over the shit. Catch this podcast on Spotify Podcasts. First off, that's one of the places where it's distributed from Spreaker. How dare me? Spreaker like, oh, you just gonna leave us hanging? Ain't gonna give us the first shout out, nigga? Fuck wrong with you? But you can catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. You can catch me also on my YouTube channel, Steve Eskridge. You go to YouTube, type in Steve Eskridge. Everything will pop up. My Instagram is Steven ESKRI. That's Steven ESKRI. That's me on Instagram. My Twitter, Steven Eskridge #1. Twitter, Steven Eskridge #1. Spotify podcast as well, Steve Eskridge. Catch me in the Society and Culture section of podcasting to catch this podcast. Type in Steve Eskridge. That'll pop up too. Same thing. And we finna get straight into it, y'all. We finna get straight into it. I'm gonna piggyback right back off of what I was talking about last week with the mountain water, y'all. Very cold, very, very good. Got it from Whole Foods. But anyway, I'm gonna piggyback off of the southern influence of hip hop that I was talking about last week, and I highlighted T.I. You know, I highlighted him. Being the godfather of this genre of music that has been coined as trap. And I will argue anyone head and shoulders that the music part of that, he was out here. He coined that. Like I say, you got to go back to 2001 with this dude. You know, like I say, the South was really just getting their feet in the door. You had JD, then Outkast did it. You know, but then right after him it was Luda. So Outkast and Ludacris was just really getting their foot in the door. Let me just say Atlanta. I'm not gonna say the whole entire South. You got guys like Scarface, 3 6, UGK, Chi Lee. I could keep going. But they were doing their thing for a while. You know, and first off, T.I. has an album, and second off, T.I. has an album dropping tonight at 12 o'clock. Him and Benny the Butcher. Oh my goodness, come on, man. Gunshots, come on, man, let's get it. I am ready. You know I'm ready, man. And as y'all should too, because it's going to be great. It's going to be a great night, for damn sure. Because the thing with him is, the man on the album number 11, man. Album number 11. And I said another guy from the South is on album number 11. That's Rick Ross. You know, he got an album coming. But that showed me how fucking old we was getting. I was like, shit, we was there front and center for all that shit. Damn, we getting, you know, like, hey, man, it's wild. So that showed me how far we've become as, you know, my age bracket. Like I said, I'm gonna be 37 next month. Yeah, I'm getting old as shit. Shut up, y'all. Shut up. But anyway, it's getting there though. But it's wild, you know, to look back and see that. And when I was looking back, he was one of the biggest influences on myself and a lot of guys we, you know, in my age bracket, you know. Be for short. Between him, between T.I., Jeezy, and Ludacris, that was the architects of Atlanta in, I would say, the modern, like the early 2000s. And obviously, you know, you still throw in JD and whoever else you want to throw in there, Gucci Mane, whoever. Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is pretty much approaching legend status too, though. He's approaching legend status, if not there, as far as like his contributions to the game coming from Atlanta, you know. So he's approaching that too, if he's not already there to some people, you know. So I can't leave him out either. But just once again, just speaking about the Southern influence, I mean, it's second to none out here right now. You know, you can't begin to talk about how much the South has influenced it. You know, you can go, like I say, I even cover, you know, Cash Money and Lil Wayne. Like, without Lil Wayne, we won't have a Drake. Like, come on, man. Like, like no Drake right now. Fam, can you imagine what the game is like without a Drake right now? Like, seriously, that'd be a lot. And then you got some folks who sit up there and say, you know, if it wasn't for Kanye, there is no Drake. Kanye, you know, and that's a whole, hey, you know what I mean? That's a whole other ball of wax. But a lot of folks would argue that it's not a whole lot of, it's not a lot of influences. It wasn't a lot of influences that was kind of that non-dope dealing, non-pimp out rapper before Kanye. It wasn't that many guys out here that could just be themselves, so to say, and people accept it. You had to have sold some drugs. You had to have pimped out some women. You had to have, you know, did something in the street for people to respect what you were saying. You know, back in the days, early days coming up, or just years ago, I should say. So I don't get old shit. Keep saying back in the day. Damn it. But yeah, it's a lot of folks who will argue that. So the influence is all over the place, but Southern influence, I mean, it's second to none. You know, you after them, like I say, Master P, No Limit. No, shout out to them. They just had a documentary of man, damn good documentary, man. Double, give him another one, man. Like, damn good documentary. You know, like a great one. And it was good to see and listen to their story, because even though, you know, we was there for that one too, because I probably was about 7th grade, 97. So yeah, we was there for that. You know, we was in school. We was with all that. You know, but even with him, Southern influence, like I said, is all over the place. This is 97. You can go way back to Master P, even, like I say, you can go back to Chi Ali or somebody like that in the late, in the middle 80s or something like that. But Southern influence is a lot. I remember around them times, like I say, the crunk movement. The crunk movement, hey man, come on now, round of applause, man. Come on man. The crunk movement, when the crunk movement took off, oh boy. Oh my goodness, the crunk movement came out. It was really all she wrote then. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. And when I say it was a lot, boy, do I mean it was a lot. Oh, shit. I mean, man, it was nuts. Everything was from the windows to the walls and put your hood up, put your hood up. You know what I mean? Like, it was going down. It was crazy. You know, you had to be in shape listening to Lil Jon music, man. I promise you did. Who the hell is this texting me? People always text me when I'm potting. That's wild. You know, it's crazy. But you had to be in shape listening to Lil Jon music back in the day. You go somewhere, man. Fuck them niggas from the south side. Like, bop. Like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you hit one of those somewhere. Like, nigga, what? Like, like seriously, it was crazy. You know, but Lil Jon, him, Bone, guys like Bone Crusher, that was their thing. You know, crunk movement, crunk music. Like, that was it. You know, you can go back to 2001 with Lil Jon. You know, put your hood up, you know, and be out, I ain't gonna lie, be out, like, man. Now, him and Luda got a classic banger. I'm sure y'all know the song I'm talking about. Like, hey, you know, that was where the music was at, though. Like I say, the South. Been coming for a long time, if not already arrived. Because I say, okay, you go back to Master P like 97, you know, and then Cash Money, you know, they kind of like right there. But then, like I say, you still can put in 3-6 in there, man. Hey, man, 2 gunshots for them, man, too. And a round of applause for them, man. 3-6. Yes. Around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Around the exact same time. I'll never forget. You know, because this syrup that had all of us up here started sipping on, they was talking about this shit in 98. Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they been talking about this shit. Baby bottles and all that stuff, yeah, they been talking about that shit, but this 98. It's still just a southern thing. It hadn't reached up here yet. Guys was still caught up in the weed wave. Off the Snoop Dogg and every other rapper you can think of. That was just, you know, weed was still the influence. You could definitely argue that. But the southern influence, once again, has just been all over the place, y'all. I'm back at 97 now, right now. I done took it back to 97. You can say Master P. You can say No Limit. You can say 3-6. I mean, Cash Money. You can say Wayne. Yeah. You know, South had this shit coming for a long time, man. A long time. Like, people doing this in the middle of, like, right off the cusp of the East Coast, West Coast thing, I believe, you know. Because I want to say that I'm about it. I was like 96, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to say, like, right when stuff was kind of getting to an end, you know, after the passing of Pac and Big, you know, Pete was right there, and Lord have mercy, we know we can go back to late 80s, you know, with like Scarface and the Ghetto Boys. Like, oh my goodness, come on, man. Like, man, the fucking Ghetto Boys, y'all. Scarface, like, legend, you know. And I love what T.I. is doing right now, as far as like trying to find some help for that man to get a kidney donation, you know, because he had some complications from the COVID, and I don't know if he always had underlying conditions or what. I'm gonna have to look more into it, but you know, he's in need of a kidney now. And T.I. is definitely doing his part to help. You know, he'll make a donation to the person who plans to make the donation for Scarface. So that's good. Basically saying, hey, if you help him, then I'll help you. So hey, you know, T.I. just doing his part to, you know, save face for his friend and influencer, fellow Southerner, I should say. You know, but all these guys, you know, the South been here for a long time, though, people, you know, on the low. And in some cases, really not on the low. Like, I done went back to them. You know, like I say, you can hit them, UGK, you know, rest in peace, Pimp C. You know, you can hit them in late 90s. You know, or shit, late 80s. I know Face for sure, late 80s. I definitely know Face for sure. Most damn sure. But, oh my goodness, like, do y'all understand the music right now is so Southern ass, you know, and the Southern influence is here more than ever. Texting my mom, text somebody, not my mom, text somebody back now. But then check this out. That walks you right into my next thing, though, people. That walks you right next thing. Right this next thing, I should say. That walks me right into the emergence, the becoming of New York hip hop all over again, man. I mean, come on, man. Griselda, what the fuck, man? Come on, man. Come on, Griselda. Yeah, you gotta give 3 gunshots, man. Them niggas hard, man. Them niggas is hard. I'm telling you, man. Round of applause, first off, man. They from Buffalo, man. Get them that goddamn respect. You New York niggas don't even respect Buffalo. What the fuck? What's so bad about Buffalo? I'm about to fat it out, man. Like, what's up with that? But anyway, I don't understand. How the hell you New York cats don't respect dudes from Buffalo? What the hell? I know it's a competitive thing with the boroughs and all that shit, but come on, man. Y'all ain't showed Buffalo no love yet? Like, come on, man. You know, it's wild, so. That was other guys hit me down. He tried to get to these streets tonight. Like, they got pied right now. We'll get to it, bitch. But yeah, man, they ain't get Buffalo no love. Like, how? Shit. How? But anyway, they here, man. Benny the fucking Butcher is fucking here, man. Debut album dropping tonight, man. Another round of applause, man. Been a long time coming. Been a long time coming. The hottest, by far. And I do mean the hottest. By far. This man has been on a run along with Griselda for about a good 2-3 years now, at least. At least, people. Westside Gun, Conway. Excuse me, I'm still texting y'all. Westside Gun and Conway. Come on, man. God damn it. Yeah. 2 great albums just dropped on us. Great albums. And I do mean great. And they knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. So you're going to drop these last 2. And then Benny, it's all yours, buddy. Take us home, man. Take us home, Mike. Take us home. Because they know he the hot. All of them hot as a whole, but they know who the hottest. They know. They know, man. They know exactly who the hottest. So it's like, it was perfect strategy for me. And I'm not even saying they use it as strategy. I'm just, hey, I can see it being that way though. For them to say, hey, we gonna do this, and then after that, Benny, hey, go. It's yours, buddy. I can see them saying that. And it's gonna be a special. It's gonna be a special album. You mark your words, buddy. Mark your or my words. It's gonna be a special album. And guess who's fucking producing the entire project? Fucking Hit Boy, man. Come on, man. Mr. Hit Boy, man. Mr. Ball So Hard, Mr. Niggas in Paris. Yeah, gunshot. The dude who made Nas sound like nobody's heard Nas ever in his life. Production-wise, I'm speaking. The man who was on a fucking roll right now, man. That's 2 classic albums within 2 months, people. Come on. This dude is on a fucking roll, man. Hit Boy is in the zone. He not playing with you goddamn producers. He letting you niggas know. I had to give it one more time, man. Because I'm watching this shit. I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. If any of you people did not hear what he did to Nas' album, please go listen to it. Oh, please go listen to it. You ain't got to listen to Nas rap if you don't like Nas. Fuck it. Just listen to his production, though, man. And it's right to the point, too. He don't even give you the average 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Motherfucker attention span's a little shorter nowadays. So he's smarting up, say, hey, we're going to get right to it. Next. Next. Like, getting to it. Production-wise and all. And I mean, he was really getting to it. Like, that beat selection is, oh my goodness, man. I'm telling you, like. And I think by him getting right to it, production-wise, it made people want to listen to Nas more. And by the time they was really zoned in to listening, our song over. Oh man, I was just getting to it. Now you're listening to it again. So whoever they catch the last time listening to it, oh, here they go again. Now they trying to catch it. But you know what happens when you do that? You hit the song back twice? Yeah, streaming. Picks up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, picks things up, man. Oh, they figure it out. Like, they keep going back to this? Like, this the one? Oh, okay. This the repeat? Okay. The one with the play value, I should say? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's my thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, it's what y'all want to do. Man. But when I tell you, though, Hit Boy is on the road, y'all. Like, producer of the year, arguably, right now. And it's always a year where it's always that one producer that just like slay shit. Hit Boy. Because I'm telling you, you're finna have 2 classic albums under his belt right now. Benny the Butcher's that's dropping tonight, and the Nas album that just dropped a month and a half, 2 months ago. The King Disease album from Nas, I should say. Yes. It was an excellent album, but what he got coming now, oh boy, with Benny, oh man. Oh man. Shout out, like I say, that's why I get back to Brazil. I went all off, but hey man, I had to get shit to Hit Boy, man. He is really you talking about in the bag? Holy shit. Hit Boy. He another one that ain't playing with you niggas, man. Hit Boy coming for it. He ain't got time. Shit. He ain't got time. He putting you niggas on notice. Like, hey, I made niggas in Paris, man. I am ball so hard. I'm telling you, he is ball so hard, man. No, but Benny, I'm extremely proud of them and Griselda, man. I am so, so proud of them getting back to them. This is one of the most highly anticipated albums dropping tonight, along with T.I. Great time for music right now. Titled Burden of Proof. Like, hey, Exhibit A, niggas. Y'all want to talk some shit? Here we go. Exhibit fucking A. I'm the shit. Burden of proof. That's how I'm taking that too. I don't know how anybody else gonna take it, but that's how I'm taking it though. You know, if it means something else, then I'll come on back on here and say, hey, this means that, instead of, I stand corrected. But he leaked the track list today on the Instagram, because I follow him on the Twitter. I ain't following him on the gram, but he leaked the track listing on the gram, on the Twitter. Probably leaked it on the Twitter by now. I'm saying that. But we're looking at the gram now, though. He has 11 tracks on there, 11 songs. We got one, Where Would I Go, with Rick Ross, Sly Green, One Way Flight, Freddie Gibbs on there. Oh boy, come on, man. Freddie fucking Gibbs? Like, are you kidding me? Gunshot, man. Hey, Freddie Gibbs, man. Like, that's Freddie fucking Gibbs right there, y'all. The Timeless track that leaked with Benny, Lil Wayne, and Big Sean is there. I'm sure you've all heard that. Everybody went nuts, ape shit on that one. Traded All. Thank God I Made It. Queen Naja. That's a collab. That's one of the ones you be like, okay. That's different. At least that's what I'll say. I'm looking at that like, that's different. War Paint, West Side Gun, Conway. Oh yeah, you know it. War Paint. Come on, they gave you niggas a track called War Paint. 2 gunshots in them niggas. That is hard, man. The track is called War Paint. That's hard shit, man. No homo. Or what everybody say pause, that's to do with pause. Fuck out of here, man. No, but that's you already know what that track is gonna be. The last 2 tracks on this, actually, I think he really is gonna bring some shit home and let you niggas know where he coming from and what time it really is. War Paint with his other Griselda brethren, brethren, whatever the fuck. But with them 2 guys over there, that's the second to the last joint. It's 11 joints now. It's 11 tracks. So you keeping it pretty simple, right to the point. But the last 2, the War Paint and then the last track, Legend. That Legend, just the title alone and just knowing who it is on there. You see a song called Legend and somebody who can rap like him just on the song and it's no features. It's just him. Come on, man. Like, take a picture of that. Yeah, picture that. Yeah. You gotta think about that now. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Matter of fact, hey man, look here. He attempted that you niggas know, legendary. I am a fucking legend as of now. After this, legendary status. That's it. There's no other way to look at it. Absolutely no other way to look at it. So, I mean, seriously, you got to think about it, you know? Really got to think about it, y'all. It's coming. It's definitely coming. And when it arrives, holy shit. I'm be in my zone tonight, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm be in the fucking zone. Between them two, I'm gonna be right in the zone, y'all. I promise you I am. Cause they got it coming. When I say they got it coming, I mean they got it coming tonight. You know, it's a great time for music. And I like the fact that two guys like that are dropping tonight. You know, one guy who's an established legend, veteran in the game, and one who's obviously up and coming to stake his claim. You know, you got two guys on the opposite sides of the fence coming out tonight. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It really is. You know, gotta give a nice moment. It's a great moment. An absolute great moment. So you're gonna see what really, you know, how it goes, because hey, you talk about two of the most anticipated albums by far, especially Benny's. And T.I. just as much. You know, he hasn't had an album since The Dime Trap, which was another underrated classic to me. But I'm a music head, so that's just me, what I say. Plus, he had Dave Chappelle narrating the entire thing. I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? What the, hey, man, double gunshot, man. Chappelle is one of the hottest things on this earth right now, man. Fresh off winning a damn Emmy. Like, come on, man. Talk about like fresh off the Emmy. Like literally fresh off it. For the Sticks and Stones thing. And then, you know, but you had a guy like T.I. He was the first to really step out after he was trying to get back out here and get his, you know, just get back on the road. You know, with the stand up and everything. T.I. was one of the first, you know, or one of the people that was right there giving them support. You know, he narrated T.I.'s entire album. Intro, everything, skits, all that. All Chappelle. And it's classic right now to this day. You know, so but with T.I. dropping that tonight, and then you got Benny. The music is woof. It's beautiful, y'all. It really is. It's extremely beautiful. And I mean, it just gets more beautiful the more I think about it, because I think it's really what we getting to right now. Like they say, everything comes back full circle. It really does, because we're getting back to that, lyricism becoming the demand for the music now. But I tell people it's always been in demand, but I get the angle of, okay, this is why, and this is why the crunk argument, or the crunk thing I was talking about earlier, is so significant right nowadays, mainly because the game is so wide open now. Depending on what you want to hear, it's a genre for it now. It really is. So if you want some bars, they got you. You wanted to hear something just to party to, move around to, but hey, we got you. It's always been that way, but it's more that way now, so more than ever. Because now we have more access to the music as well. Like I say, you get stuff 12 o'clock tonight. You used to couldn't get a song or a CD until like a week later, something like that. So it took more time naturally. We got these streaming platforms now, and technology, you guys know the rest. Able to just access a lot of things with that now. But also too, since we get music so much, so fast, we really can't all the time have a great or a strong opinion on it, because we don't have enough time to sit on it half the time. Ooh, excuse me. Because it literally is something coming out every day or every week. That's not even exaggeration anymore. It used to be an exaggeration, but now, where hip hop is, nah, man. So and so dropping tonight. So and so dropping in a couple days. And all three of them dropping next week. Like, it's really, really like that now. And I do mean really. So we gotta, we gotta have a stronger ear, be able to sit down and listen to this music. But we get it, because we get it and we consume it so quickly. Now we on to the next thing, because we trying to keep up, But it's like, no, you ain't processed this yet, buddy. It's why I can't call every album. There's certain things, like we love to predict things, and I just did it here now. I'm predicting the album to be a classic without even heard it. Ain't that kind of wild? Like, fam, you ain't even heard a single, and you talk about a classic. And even if you did hear a single, you wouldn't say, like, classic was just not no term to be thrown out a while ago. Because classic means timeless. Like, they gonna be playing it 20, 30 years from the time it came out still. It's gonna 20, 30 years later, it's still gonna sound like it's 20, 30 years ago. Oh, look at what I did. Hey. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, y'all saw what I did there? Classic music is something that's gonna sound something that you can play 20 or 30 years from the time it came out, and it's gonna sound like it's 20 or 30 years ago if you listen to it 20 or 30 years later. Like, hey! Oh, shit. Fucking hilarious. But seriously, that's what classic is, though. That's what classic really is. That's what it means for an album to be classic, or a song to be classic. Like, whenever you listen to it, you feel like you're in that time. Or whenever you listen to it, you feel like that time is at that present time. You might be listening to it now. You might get a vibe of that. You listen to a classic song, or the doggy style or, NWA, whatever. You feel like you back in them times, You feel like you in the house with Snoop and about 30 of them, talk about, I got chicks in my crib getting it on and I ain't leaving at 6 in the morning. You felt like you was there, Like, it's definitely that type of energy out here. It definitely is. Definitely is. So, just shout out to the game tonight, man. Really shout out to the hip hop. Shout out to the game. It's just a beautiful time. It's extremely, extremely beautiful. So I had to come in and, get that off my chest real quick. Because I can't wait till tonight, man. It's going to fuck down, man. Those two guys, Benny and T.I., is oh, man. I couldn't have anticipated a better Wednesday, for music. I mean, it really couldn't have been a better time. And then even T.I., like, his track listing before I get out of here, I saw his track listing and I really was like, oh boy, y'all gonna learn today. I'm like, oh yeah. And that's one thing about Tip. But when he got his feature shit going on, oh, that's what made him Tip. Because a lot of folks was, he would invite you on the song and still outdo you on the song. Because both folks try to, they get invited on the song, they try to be the upstage and all that. He look like, nah, I'm going to invite you on the song just so I can kill you on. Hey, Tip ain't shit. Oh, man, Tip ain't shit, man. That's funny. But that's him, though. I mean, woo. It's gonna get thick around here, man. Definitely gonna get there. But Tip's track listing, he got, he got, Rick Ross with him. Ross another one, man. That's why I say, that's how you forget to his bag. Shit, Ross, he getting his collab bag on now. Shit. He getting to it. He definitely getting to it. Ross getting his collab bag with it on there. Now let's see. Look now. Excuse me, people. Like, stop yarn, nigga. You potting. Fuck you doing? Like, seriously. What are you doing? Like, you're in the middle of a pod, and you're fucking yarning. What the fuck? But yes, he has some tracks on the joint with him. Delivery, he got Miss Pat, he got Tokyo Jets, Young Thug, Lil Baby. That video is excellent. Shout out to them. That's an excellent video. And he got 42 Doug, another up and coming guy, Mossy. Y'all know about Mossy. You in the NY, you know about Mossy. Jeremiah Snoop, Rhapsody, Ranky, if I'm saying that right. Don't come for me. You got Conway, London J, Rick Ross. Like, hey, man. 21 Savage. I love that one, man. Dude. That's the one, man, for that, man. Straight up. Round of applause on that one, man. But them two was bumping heads for a little sec. Just out of the competition part of it, they was I don't know if it's anything personal, but I know some words exchanged for sure. But to see that, when I saw a video of them, I was like, okay, good. But then this, I'm like, okay, all right. Like, they had some conversations. They definitely had some conversations. But hey, it's whew. Something else I had, y'all. Something else I can say. I was trying to say some shit, but I'm like, nah, I can't say it. One of the few times I feel stumped, like. One of the few times I feel stumped, but it's all good, though. It's definitely all good. But, I just really had to address that, though, y'all. I really did. And I'm gonna finish elaborating more on the next pod. I'm gonna drop a YouTube video tomorrow with, with some updates about the material. It's dropping tonight. And then the other thing else that might be dropping tonight as well, I'm gonna have some updates for that. I'm gonna definitely get into some more of the negative and the positive from the Southern Uprising, how they bumped heads and they was said to be so kumbaya down there. I told everyone, when you blow up and everyone is on top, I say giants gonna clash, cause it don't become another room all the time. So, but once again, hey, it's not an issue, man. Not an issue at all, man. Getting to it out here, man. So, I had to get the hell out of here and give me something to eat, man. Definitely. So I had to come in there and elaborate. Get that off my mind real quick. We're gonna get to the basketball. Definitely on the Lakers winning their 17th championship. Anthony Davis shot town. You got Bron, 4-time king. With a ring, that is. So we gonna get into all that, man. The league talk too, and more relationship talk as well. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into polygamy. Ooh. You take a picture of that. Polygamy. Write it down. Take a picture. Give up. No, I'm stop playing. But anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here, y'all. You can catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Steven Eskridge. Catch me out on YouTube, my YouTube channel, Steve Eskridge. My Instagram, Steven ESKRI. That's Instagram, Steven ESKRI. That's me on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Steven Eskridge #1. That's Steven Eskridge #1 on Twitter. Catch me on Spotify podcast as well, Steve Eskridge. Society and Culture section of podcasting. That's the Society Culture of Podcasting. I'm on Spotify podcast as well. I'm getting the hell out of here, y'all. Stomach was growling. Y'all don't know if y'all heard it, but if y'all did, fuck y'all, I'm finna eat. And I'm getting the hell out of here, so. Love y'all. Be back tomorrow on my YouTube. Peace.